Association executives had a lot of change coming upon them. A lot of forces, disruption, mergers and acquisitions in the industry, small and medium-sized enterprises that are trying to figure out, one, how their business is doing, and two, if you're valuable to them. So association executives, in particular, this is focused for those groups around $5 million or below, lots of decisions to make. Here are a few of them. One is acquisition or merger with another association. You know, it's interesting to me, I was just in a board meeting 2 days ago, and the board members always seem to ask me about mergers and acquisitions, or should they look to kind of join up with another group, either as an association or their events or whatever it is. Rarely do I have the association executives ask me about that. The business leader of the association doesn't ask me. Maybe they're comfortable with the Washington, D.C. reception circuit, the coalitions and groups that they're a part of, and they don't want to seem competitive with their association colleagues. Let me tell you, the association members are asking me about it. I think it's something that the executives should also consider. The other big part of this is the talent game. Can you, as a medium-sized association, compete for the right people and the best people in the space? You're not going to have a K Street address. You may not be able to offer the salaries that some of the largest associations have to offer. You may not have the brand, ooh, I work for X association, that everybody around town knows. Here's what you do have the advantage of: flexibility, telecommuting, maybe offering flex time for some of the best executives, maybe to only work for you a part of the time rather than full time, hiring consultants and advisors in the area. That's the way the medium-sized associations are going to compete. I can guarantee you there's some really good people out there with a lot of experience, and they may be willing to sacrifice a few dollars for the lifestyle and the workforce kind of atmosphere that they want. Third thing I see is the association will need to make a decision around membership categories, membership dues modernization to sustain the business. Right? We've got a lot of pressure on our dues models. And I think the other associations are also looking at what kind of members do they want to bring into the organization. Again, a board meeting yesterday where they talked about getting a different type of member into the organization, and to be honest with you, it's going to be grabbing it from another association. So we're going to be more competitive. So are you going to be proactive and move that way, or are you going to let somebody else encroach into your space and take your members away from you? Large associations, fourth item, large associations have the luxury of being able to retain people at about 85%. They're large enough. They can sustain that. I think the medium-sized associations are really going to have to pursue their members and prospects and actually align to make sure every single program, whether it's advocacy, events, any kind of membership communication goes out, should go through this filter of solving two things. One, get people to renew their membership, or two, get them to join if they're not. And if that activity does not do one of those two things, you should really consider it. Reconsider it, because I'm not sure if it's worth doing. You don't have the time and the bandwidth and the resources as a small and medium-sized association to do things that don't deliver. Finally, get really serious. And I mean, somebody needs to change their role, needs to be hired, or needs to be fired if you don't have serious people doing sales and marketing and developing business for your association. Let me tell you, I think what I'm seeing is some medium-sized associations and large ones are getting really serious about going and developing new business relationships. They're out there learning from members about what's valuable and delivering it to them and developing a deeper business relationship, which means more resources to the association to achieve its mission. If you don't have the bandwidth and the people and don't use time as an excuse, because that's all it is, you're just choosing to do something else and some busy work, got to get the staff and the team, or maybe the outsourced resources, to be able to develop business within your industry. Those are some of the decisions I think we as association executives have to make in the upcoming months, years, weeks, and maybe today. Thank you.